Bet that was loud. Good morning and welcome to the Driven Network weekly call. Today is October 4th and I'm late. It is 7:20 a.m. and I got to work and now's the time to record. And you know, first question is I want some feedback. So I'm gonna post this call publicly on the YouTube channel, and I'm also going to share it within the Driven Network Discord group so that all of those folks are able to, see it first on a priority basis and they're not looking through a large subscription box to find this video. That being said, what do you think about only doing recorded lectures as per the Driven Network style, and then the Driven Network calls being exclusively geared towards coaching the members within the group? I kind of like that idea because it really breaks up the value between a group coaching call and a lecture and puts them into two separate categories, which they really are two separate categories and they should be treated as such. And it does also mean that I can have the flexibility to make this recording when I'm at work with my camera, with a better microphone at least, and the call quality can be better. So let me know what you think. Now, the lecture for today, integrity. So I want to tell a quick story and then get to the message behind it. So integrity came up for me yesterday. And it came up because I was made aware of a situation in which a past customer of this shop a year ago, actually 15 months ago, called in and said, "Hey, I've just been made aware of the fact that my suspension is rubbing on my tires. And it's caused this, half an inch nearly groove in the tire, in the inner sidewall of the tire. And I want you guys to warranty it." Now, a couple facts about this. So first of all, the shop that installed it, 510 Off-Road, no longer exists. This is a whole new legal entity, a whole new business, whole new brand, whole new people. Okay, number one. Number two, this happened 15 months and 14,000 plus miles ago. He was at 53,000 when he got this kit installed a little over a year ago. And now he's at something like 70,000 miles, 60 something. So it's been a lot of miles. And so that's number two. And number three is he came out of the blue, made the call. Apparently he came in while I was out of town. He came into the shop. We checked his alignment for him. We looked at the tires. Everything looked sort of new and fresh, and like the tire groove had kind of just happened. I wasn't here. I was not really going to speak too much on that point. But it was one of those where it was like, this doesn't seem like the kind of thing that happens over 15,000 miles and isn't a problem. Like this would have been a bigger problem a lot sooner had it actually happened over the entire course of these teens of thousands of miles later. Okay, so if that's the case, then what should I do as a business owner in this situation? My team apparently told him that we would take care of it. Apparently, allegedly, according to this customer. Do I know if that's true or not? I don't. Now, there are a couple of important factors here. Number one, I made a policy of, generally speaking, honoring the previous owner's warranty. That warranty was 12,000 miles, 12 months. So obviously in this case, we're already past both of those. I also made a policy of honoring pricing for 60 days. So that period is now gone. We don't honor any past pricing from the past ownership of this shop. So I'm still technically on the hook for warranty claims. Now, if this case was really down to something that was an installer's error on the vehicle back in July of last year, would I have done something about it? I probably would have. Maybe I'm taking that too far. Maybe by me saying I should honor something that's way past warranty just because it was a screw up on the shop's part, yeah, I might actually take that one on the chin, depending on the circumstances, I think. However, there are a couple reasons why I didn't in this case. Number one, there's no way this has been happening for 15,000 miles and only now has become an issue. There's no way. This guy said it was truly frightening when he was made aware of this situation. And I almost responded to him saying it's truly frightening. No, it's not truly frightening, but I figured discounting his feelings would do nothing but antagonize him, and I didn't want to do that. The other thing is this guy. So basically, the other thing is kind of going on with the story, so let me do that. The other thing is that I told this guy, hey, look, I'm really sorry this happened to you, but you are way outside of the warranty period on both a time and mileage basis. I really don't think this is something that happened because of something that was part of the installation at the shop while it was here, and that we let you leave like that. I really don't think that's the case. And crucially, I don't really think they let you leave like that. It's a separate business, separate people. I'm not involved in this. Okay. He comes back and he says, I really was hoping you were going to take care of me like your team said they would. But if it must come to this, then I'm going to escalate this to my social media platforms and to a small claims court. I've already talked with an attorney who said that you have been negligent and that your warranty does not matter in this instance. And I've already talked to a mechanic who said it is a 100% certainty that this was an installation negligence issue. So I responded, okay, if you want to do that, go ahead and tag the previous ownership, because if you want to go after us for a negligence-related concern from a business that no longer exists, you should go after that business, not us. And he responded with, I'm really sorry that you had to get all involved in this. I don't mean any animosity toward, I'm laughing, is most like talking out of both sides of your mouth thing I've ever heard. But, he was very like, kind of kind about it, but also just like, I'm going to sue you. And it's like, okay, well, let's see. I've done a lot. I've taken a lot on the chin in this business to make things right with customers based on stuff that happened with the prior business. But I am 100% certain that this is not related to my problems. And I'm especially emotional or sort of certain about this because I just spent over $3,000 making something right for another client. So this is not a matter of my principle. This is not a matter of my integrity. This is not a matter of what I am doing right or wrong in this instance. This is just a customer trying to shake down a new business. So what do I want to convey as the message here? If you act with integrity in everything that you do, you will never run into a situation where you're having to look over your shoulder and clean up your mess. If you act with integrity, you do not have to be worried about these kind of things happening and then fighting a he said, she said in order to make it right. You don't have to worry about going to court because you can get cases dismissed when you present all of the facts that you did things right. When you document that you've done things right, and when you make it clear that you only do things the right way, nobody can touch you. Nobody can touch you. Everybody has something in the closet, but you can own that shit. This is something that I got from Alcoholics Anonymous. Step 8, make a list of all the people we had harmed and became willing to make amends to them all. Step 9, made amends to those people wherever possible, except when to do so would injure them or others. Okay, think about those 2 steps. So imagine if you did that in your life. Think about all the people that you've harmed, financially, emotionally, whatever it is, and you took it upon yourself to say, I'm going to make things right with that person. I'm going to go to them and I'm going to say, hey, I acknowledge what I did. What can I do to make things right? Bet that hurts a little bit, huh? Okay, do that. Do that over and over and over again. Do that every time that it comes up. You will never, ever face a problem with integrity in your life. I guarantee it. So with that, hope you all have a great rest of your day. Hope you've enjoyed this story and a little documentation of the journey of what it's like to be a business owner in 2023 and the path towards building the Driven Automotive Co. into the biggest and best automotive service facilities in the world, all over the world. Thank you for coming along, and as always, stay driven.